How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
First for our guest on the scoreboard, the Marion Giants. Starting at guard, wearing number 1, B.J. Blackman. At guard, wearing number 3, Tim Level. Playing forward, wearing number 14, Jordan Smith. Wearing number 23, playing forward, Reggie Jones. And he wears number 32, starting it forward, Joshua White. The Giants are coached by James Blackman, assisted by Adam Henry. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for our own Southside Archers. Starting at guard, wearing number 1, senior Corey Jones. Wearing number 4, playing guard, a sophomore, Austin Boucher. Another sophomore, playing guard, wearing number 21, Trajan Didier. Wearing number 10, playing forward, senior K.J. King. And wears number 30, a senior, playing forward, Dion Palmer. The Archers are coached by Mike Novell, assisted by George Worcester and Milton Pruitt. Our officials tonight are Charles Smith, Makai Innerline, and Alex Childers. That's your pregame.
Good evening and a welcome to Don Riker Gym at Southside High School in Fort Wayne. As tonight, the 7-4 Southside High School Archers host the 6-3 Marion High School Giants in a non-conference boys basketball game. Hi everyone, and thanks so much for joining us on SummitCitySports.com. With Chris Cochran behind the camera, I'm John Nolan. So glad to have you with us here as James Blackman Jr. and his son VJ Blackman make their return to Fort Wayne after their run at Bishop Lawrence. It's Marion on the road tonight wearing their road purple jerseys, the Archers at home in their whites, and we are underway. Give you the starting 5 now for both sides. First for the visiting Marion Giants, it is VJ Blackman, who's their leading scorer. He wears number 1, who averages 19 points a game. The leading scorer for Southside, Austin Boucher with the steal, and he is fouled going up. Fouled by Reggie Jones. Well, to finish off that starting 5 for Marion is VJ Blackman, a 6'2 senior in the backcourt, along with Tim Level, a 5'9 junior. Stands across the way from Blackman at the foul line wearing number 3. Reggie Jones, number 23, a 6'6 senior. He picked up that foul. Jordan Smith, a 6'2 senior, plays on the wing. And down low, Joshua White, a 6'4 senior. For Southside, it's Austin Boucher who's at the line right now, and he starts along with Corey Joyner on the near side, lined up. Doesn't need that rebound, though, as Boucher sinks the free throw. Finish off the starting five for Southside. Corey Joyner, a 6-foot senior, wears number 1. Dion Palmer, a 6'7" senior. He's number 30. And KJ King, a 6'2" senior, wears number 10. Reggie Jones sends it out up top for VJ Blackman, who drives. Has that one deflected by KJ King. Loose ball comes down to Jordan Smith. He loses the handle. It comes out to Tim Level, and he travels. 2 possessions and 2 turnovers for Marion. And Southside leading 1-0 through 40 seconds has the ball. Southside at 7-4, coming off of a loss last night on Friday here at home against Homestead. 70-58, jumper off the mark, and the rebound down to Marion. First game for the Giants since Tuesday. They began 2016 with a win over Guerin Catholic, 78-61. Another Marion turnover sends it back to the Archers. We've played 1 minute in the opening quarter. It's 1-0 Southside. Boucher with the spin move, and he draws the foul against VJ Blackman. Blackman, one of the top seniors in the state this year, and Boucher, one of the very best sophomores. He's averaged 22.2 points per game while averaging 4 assists. He's an 82% free throw shooter. Only went 1 for 2 on the first trip, and now he's 2 for 3. In and out. It's 2-0 Southside, leading Marion after 1 minute and 10 seconds in the first quarter. The elbow jumper is good for Reggie Jones, and we're tied at 2. Boucher driving, dishes into the paint for Dion Palmer. The kick out for Corey Joyner. The runner, no good, and the rebound for Jordan Smith. He outlets up ahead for VJ Blackman. Blackman kicks up top, Reggie Jones. He tries a 3, no, and the defensive rebound handled by Dion Palmer. Southside led by head coach Michael Novell, who's in his 6th year guiding the Archers, his 30th overall as a head coach. His next win will be the 300th of his career. 2-2 through 2. Level crosses over to the tee, and he lays it in. 4-2 Marion, and Coach Novell wants to talk it over. Timeout Archers. 5:53 left in the first quarter, and a quick timeout by the Southside head coach. And across the way, on the Marion sideline, it is James Blackman Sr., a Marion alumnus. Back in 1983, Blackman Sr. graduated from Marion High School. He was the runner-up that year for Indiana's Mr. Basketball. He was the runner-up to Steve Alford, who at the time was playing for Newcastle High School. Of course, James Blackman Sr.'s oldest son, James Blackman Jr., is a sophomore at IU. News just this week that he'll have to miss the rest of this 2015-2016 season after undergoing surgery on his right knee. We hope that the Bishop Luers grad recovers quickly and continues his standout career. After the timeout, Southside works the ball into the paint for KJ King. He can't finish. King, one of just a handful of seniors for this Southside team that's led by Boucher and Trajan Didier, a pair of sophomores. Southside foul on Corey Joyner. I'll check that. No foul. It's inbounded into the corner for VJ Blackman. Off the mark. The rebound is tipped to the far side and handled by Trajan Didier. Boucher for 3. No. That's Jordan Smith with the board. Finds the point guard Level. Level weaves his way inside, 2 plus a foul. It's 4 consecutive points for Tim Level, who averages 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and 18 points. The lefty can't convert on the 3-point play, and Southside takes over. We're 3 minutes into the first quarter. Marion leads Southside 6-2. Boucher the dish, and the finish for Dion Palmer. 6-4, the Marion lead cut down to 2. Boucher got a hand in there. Southside on the run. Boucher finishes. We're tied at 6. Marion looks to pick up the pace and just won. White scores his first 2 tonight. 8-6 Marion. 4.5 left in the first quarter. Boucher throws one off the glass. No. And a foul called against the Archers going for the board.
Fouls on the Archers, number 30.
Foul on Dion Palmer. And it's the first on Palmer. It's the second on Southside. 4:25 to go, first quarter. Southside hosting Marion. It's the visiting Giants who lead the Archers 8-6. Level. No good on the triple try. Now Boucher in the front court. He spins. Dumps down low for Dennis Johnson Jr., who's in off the bench. The drive, 2 for Didier, and a foul. While Austin Boucher averages better than 22 points per game, Didier, also a sophomore, another prolific scorer. He averages 18.5 points per game, and the 78% free throw shooter finishes the 3-point play. With that, Southside retakes the lead 9-8. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. BJ Blackman misfires on another 3. Didier the rebound. Up ahead for Boucher. Drives baseline and scores off the window. Southside 11, Marion 8. 4 points early on for Boucher. Southside goes to a zone. Reggie Jones initiating down the middle and draws a foul. Southside substitution as Sean Hall Jr. comes in off the bench, and he gives Dion Palmer a breather. Reggie Jones in the corner. Thought about the 3, penetrates, lays it off, and Jordan Smith finishes. Southside 11, Marion 10, 3:20 to play in the first quarter. A blatant foul against Reggie Jones, who just shoved Austin Boucher. Silly foul. That's 4 fouls now against Marion in this opening quarter. Didier into the paint, too strong. Jones at 6'6", gets the rebound. Up ahead for Blackman. That one's blocked from behind by Markalen Hairston. Loose ball comes back to Level, and he lays it in. Home run pass at midcourt for Boucher. Up-tempo basketball with 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Southside trails Marion 12-11. Didier inside. That one swatted. Front court for Blackman. For 2. Marion 14, Southside 11. Level with the steal. All alone. 16-11 Marion. Boucher looking for an answer, and a foul is called.
Fouls on the Giants, number 1. In for Marion, number 5, and Xavier Thorne. Back in for the Archers, number 1.
2:10 left in the first quarter. Marion 16, Southside 11. After that foul on BJ Blackman, who's been offered by IU to join his brother down in Bloomington and has not committed yet. Also has received interest from Notre Dame, Florida State, Purdue, and UCLA. Yes, the Bruins now coached by Steve Alford, who finished in front of James Blackman Sr. in the Indiana Mr. Basketball voting in 1983. It's Marion ball now with 2:02 left in the first quarter. The Giants lead the Archers 16-11. Jordan Smith goes behind the back on the inbound pass. Marion in the half-court offense. Level for three. Jordan Smith attempting to save the rebound. Unable to do so, and Southside gains possession. 1:48 left in the opening quarter. Austin Boucher shouts out the play. Backdoor for Corey Joyner. He gives it off for Dion Palmer with the left hand. Second chance for KJ King. Loose ball out for Corey Joyner, and he is fouled going up.
Foul on the Giants for the 32. At the line, shooting 2 for the Archers, Corey Joyner.
2 free throws for Corey Joyner, the 6-foot senior, who's averaged 12.8 points per game so far this year. Both sides with 3 players averaging at least a dozen points. Joyner is 65% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first. Southside 2 for 5 at the line in this first quarter, now 3 for 6. Marion 16, Southside 12. We've got 80 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Steal for Southside. Corleone Davis with the handle. Boucher tees up a 3. Off the mark. Jordan Smith with the board. It was a jump ball though, and the possession arrow indicates that it stays with Southside. 1:02 to go in quarter 1. Joyner mishandled momentarily, finds Boucher for 3. Yes, sir! The Archers within a point, 16-15. Final minute of the first quarter. Tyrese Cobbin off the bench for Marion. The Giants move it over to the far side for level. Another Archer steal. Joyner up ahead. He's fouled.
Foul on the Giants for the 32. At the line for Southside, shooting 2, Corey Joyner.
Marion foul goes against Justwan White, his second. That's 7 fouls in this first quarter already against Marion. So Southside's in the bonus for the rest of this half. But at this point, the Archers are leaving some points at the line. Joyner makes 1 of 2, and the Archers are 4 for 8 at the charity stripe in this opening period. We're tied now at 16 with 34.2 seconds to go before our first stoppage. With no shot clock, Tim Level bounces at center court. The Giants will look to have the final shot of this first quarter. A Marion team that averages 79 points per game, but slows it down here in the final minute. And in fact, James Blackman Sr. calls a timeout with 9.6 seconds to go in this first quarter as the Giants look to draw up a play to take a lead going into the second quarter.
30-second timeout called by the Marion Giants.
It's a non-conference meeting here between Southside and Marion, although these two teams have hooked up quite a few times over the years. Over the last 30 years, Marion leads the series 17-4. That includes a victory for Marion in the last meeting, which was almost a year ago to the night. Last year, Marion won 97-84 over Southside on January 10th. And Southside is the first of a few games that Marion is playing against Fort Wayne Community Schools this year. The Giants will be back up here in Fort Wayne on January 30th to play at Northrop, while Marion hosts Snyder on February 22nd. 16 all with 9.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Reggie Jones in the corner. Long two. No. The rebound for Joyner with 3 seconds left in the quarter, and Joyner stepped out of bounds. The clock stopped with 2.7 seconds remaining, and Marion, after all, will have another shot. VJ Blackman for three. Nope. He wanted a foul. He doesn't get it. And after one quarter at Southside High School, the Archers and the Marion Giants are tied at 16. Southside at 7-4 on the season. Marion at 6-3. Southside, to go by the Sagarin rankings, which are computer generated, the Archers are the 45th best team among Class A schools, while Marion, which is a Class 3A school, is ranked 8th in the 3A Sagarin rankings. And in the AP poll, the media has voted Marion 15th best in 3A. Only the top 10 can claim being ranked, but Marion with the 5th most votes outside of the top 10. Once again, it's Chris Cochran behind the camera for us tonight. My name is John Nolan. I appreciate you joining us on SummitCitySports.com. Remember to check out Summit City Sports on Facebook. Give Summit City Sports a like and follow along on Twitter at 260sports. And make sure to subscribe to the Summit City Sports YouTube channel. Keep up with the latest in Fort Wayne area high school sports. Second quarter now here at Don Reichert Gym at Southside. Marion in purple, Southside in white. While Southside plays a zone, Tim Level beats the zone with a three. Level's got 9 to lead all scorers, but Trajan Didier has an answer. We're tied at 19, 30 seconds gone by in the second quarter. At 6 now for Didier. Reggie Jones crosses over, finds VJ Blackman. He misses another three. The rebound is out of bounds off of Southside's Dion Palmer, and it stays with Marion. A lob in for Reggie Jones. Stolen away. Front court, Didier. Five straight for Trajan Didier. And Southside back in front, 21-19, a minute through the second quarter. Blackman loses the handle. Out of bounds to Southside. Marion has been turnover prone in this first half. Didier feeds inside, and Dion Palmer puts it in. Palmer with 4, and Southside leads by 4, 23-19. Jones over 2 defenders. He's short. The rebound for Palmer. Up ahead for Boucher, who jams with 2. Austin Boucher, the 6'3" sophomore, gets up, but a response from Tim Level. And now Boucher into the front court, wasting no time. Kicks into the corner for Didier. Up top for KJ King. Boucher for 3. Yes! Austin Poucher from downtown, and Southside leads Marion 28-22 with 5:45 left in the second quarter. Jordan Smith drives, he misses. It's punched into the backcourt. BJ Blackman is there. Bounce pass, stolen by Dion Palmer. Up for Poucher, and he lays it in. Timeout Marion with 5:29 to play in the first half. Southside 30, Marion 22. We were tied at 16 after the first quarter, and a scintillating start to this second quarter. Austin Poucher rising and jamming, and then on the next possession, making a three, and that time he got up above the rim and laid it in. A flurry of points. And Southside's in front of Marion 30-22. Again, Southside lost last night, while Marion hasn't played since Tuesday. The Archers lost by a dozen at home to Homestead, 70-58. Southside's first game of 2016 came on Tuesday at Blackhawk Christian. The Archers won 74-67. Prior to that, Southside finished up 2015 challenging itself against one of the best teams in the state, Lawrence North, and Southside lost 98-67. That same day, though, down in Newcastle, the Archers defeated Chesterton 104-87. And it's a team that can put up a lot of points, and a lot of points quickly, as we just saw. 30-28, Southside leads Marion with 5:23 to go in the second quarter. Reggie Jones penetrates and finishes near the rim. Southside speeds in front. Trajan Didier, he's got 10. 32-24, Southside in front of Marion. The Archers nearly have 6 defenders on the floor, with the way head coach Michael Novell moves up and down the sideline in a defensive stance. Level for three. Offensive rebounds. Justwan White restarts the offense outside with Reggie Jones. Jones, the third leading scorer for this Marion team. He averages 17 points per game. For a lot of schools, that's your leading scorer. Jones dribbles through 2 defenders and finishes at the rim. Home run pass for Poucher. He finds Joyner, who lays it in. Brilliant, quick ball movement for Southside. It's 34-26 Archers. Poucher with the steal. Southside has numbers. Pull up three, good! Austin Poucher for 3. The transition 3 has Southside with its largest lead of the night, 37-26. Playing back-to-back nights, you wouldn't be surprised if Southside looked a little tired. And they are firing on all cylinders in this second quarter, playing at a high level.
Checking in for Southside in the 3, Corleone Davis.
Trajan Didier gets a breather on the bench as Corleone Davis comes in. 3:49 to go in the first half. Southside leads Marion 37-26, make it 37-28 after Jordan Smith lays it in. Poucher beats the defense once more. 39-28 Southside, and Marion continues to be slow in getting back. Blackman dumps it into the corner. Justwan White misses the 3. And a foul against Marion, going for the rebound.
Foul is on the Giants, number 14. At the line, shooting 1 and a bonus for the Archers, KJ
King was the one who was fouled. That foul went against Jordan Smith, his second. It's 8 fouls against Marion in this first half. So it's 1-1 for KJ King, who's a 79% free throw shooter. The 6'2 senior averages 5 points a game. He misses the front end, and Marion gathers the board. Southside 5 of 11 at the line in this first half, so the lead could be even larger. Boucher fouls Jones. He'll head to the line for 3.
Fouls on the Archers, number 4. At the line, shooting 3, Reggie Jones.
Jones sinks the first. He's a 68% free throw shooter. He's made the first 2 and has 1 more coming. 3:08 left in this second quarter. Southside at home leading Marion 39-30. Jones gets all 3. Joyner beats the defense and lays it in. 41-31 Southside. Blackman dribbles out. Back over for Reggie Jones. 2:50 to go in this second quarter. Jones fouled as he drives.
Fouls on the Archers, number 4.
Foul goes against Austin Boucher, his second, and he heads to the bench now with 2:46 left in the second quarter. Boucher had also fouled Jones attempting a 3. Let's see if Boucher has to stay on the bench for the rest of this half, and if Southside can maintain its lead without him. Blackman with a steal. He gets blocked. Joyner into the front court. Jump ball. Reggie Jones tied him up. And the arrow says it stays with Southside. Archers leading 41-31 with 2:29 left in the second quarter. With the ball, Boucher comes back in now. So not even on the bench for half a minute.
In for the Giants, number 34, Tyrese Scott.
Dion Palmer outside for Corey Joyner. Boucher fades away, misses. Reggie Jones snares the board. Jones at 6'6" has the ability to take it coast to coast. Gives it up for Tim Level. He's in double figures. 41-33. Southside leads with 2:05 to go in the second quarter. The steal and the save for Jordan Smith. Level lays it in. Joyner speeds forward. Boucher off for Joyner. Gets the defenders in the air. Another steal for Reggie Jones, and he's fouled by Dion Palmer. 1:48 to go in the first half. Southside 41, Marion 35, and we have some talking. We also have at least one technical. The officials discuss as the teams are sent to their sideline.
Fouls on number 30, the Archers.
One thing we know for sure is that was the second foul against Dion Palmer for Southside.
Number 23 for the Giants.
And now Palmer picks up a technical, which becomes his third personal foul, and a technical is also assessed against Reggie Jones. And it's the third foul on Reggie Jones. So for both of those guys, they pick up a costly third foul. Two critical players.
Taking in for the Archers, Loyal Davis. and KJ King.
And so with the two technicals offsetting,
At the line,
Reggie Jones goes to the line for a 1-and-1. It was the 7th foul against Southside. Now after the technical, it's 8 fouls against the Archers. So this is 1-and-1 for Reggie Jones, who a few minutes ago made 3 free throws. He knocks down the first to earn another. Southside led by as many as 11 in this quarter. That lead down to 4.
Xavier Fuller.
.148 to go, first half. Southside with the ball, leading Marion 41-37. Boucher with the no-look pass. It's Joyner on the baseline. He shuffled his feet and travels. Another Southside turnover. All of a sudden, Marion has a chance to make it a one-possession game. That 11-point lead was short-lived for Southside. 90 seconds left in the second quarter. Xavier Fuller in off the Marion bench. Snaps it over for Tim Level. Inside, Jordan Smith returns the favor with a travel. 1:21 to go, quarter 2. Marion has gone to his zone. Dennis Johnson Jr. Southside did well passing against that zone, and the Archers lead by 6, 43-37. 50 seconds left in the first half. Long three for Tim Level. Corey Joyner has the board. Didier in the corner. Open for three. 30 seconds left in the first half. Southside 43. Marion 37. Marion held for the last shot of the first quarter. Level's pass is kicked. Austin Boucher pleading his case that it went off his knee or his thigh rather than off his foot or his leg. But the whistle for a kickball, and now a timeout is called by James Blackman Sr., Marion's head coach. That's the third timeout that he has used in this first half. And it comes with 14.2 seconds left in the first half. Southside in front, 43-37. James Blackman Sr. coached at Bishop Loris here in Fort Wayne, just down the road from Southside High School, from 2004 through 2012. And Blackman Sr. led the Loris Knights to back-to-back Class 2A state titles in 2008 and 2009. Coached Deshaun Thomas. Also coached his son, James Blackman Jr., who spent his first 3 years at Bishop Loris before going with his dad to Marion. And it's now the third year that James Blackman Sr. is coaching his alma mater. 14.2 seconds left in the first half. Southside 43, Marion 37. Boucher steals the inbound pass. Good, and a foul. Circle that one. Austin Boucher, who's close to 20 points in this first half, close to 20 points in this second quarter, scores and has a chance to make it a three-point play on what potentially could have been called an offensive foul. It's now 45-37 Southside. Boucher's 2 for 4 at the line, misses another. Southside 5 for 12 at the line in the first half. 5 seconds to go in the second quarter. KJ King knocks the pass out of bounds. Marion has 3.1 seconds to go. Southside leads 45-37. Tim Level draws the foul. Markeelan Hairston, the sophomore, makes a mistake getting too close to the savvy junior, Tim Level, and he's at the line for 3 with just 0.4 seconds left in the half. It's the second time in this quarter that Southside has found the three-point shooter. That one sits on the back of the rim for a moment and falls through. The stars of this first half from a point scoring standpoint, Tim Level for Marion and Austin Boucher for Southside. And Marion has been far better at the free throw line in this first half. So while Southside will lead at the break, this one will be closer than it could have been. Level converts on all 3. Desperation heave off the backboard for Markeelan Hairston. And that concludes the first 16 minutes at Don Reichert Gym. Our score at the half, Southside 45, Marion 40 on SummitCitySports.com. With Chris Cochran behind the camera, I'm John Nolan. Pleasure to have you with us on SummitCitySports.com. It's 6-3 Marion at 7-4 Southside. Start of the third quarter with Southside leading Marion 45-40. Tim Level was the star of the first half for Marion, and he picks up where he left off. He knocks down the corner 3. He's got 24 points now to lead all scorers. Austin Boucher, who fires that pass in at the foul line for KJ King, he leads Southside with 23. And Trajan Didier second in scoring for the Archers. He has 13 now, and Southside builds a 5-point lead, 48-43. Southside led by as many as 11 points in the second quarter. We were tied 16 all at the end of one quarter. It was a high-scoring second quarter. Reggie Jones did his part. He had 11 in the first half. Gives it outside for Level. 3, no. Offensive rebound goes into the hands of B.J. Blackman. Now Boucher beats the defense down the floor and lays it in. When will Marion learn? About half the points that Southside has scored have come in transition after Marion made baskets. 50-45 Southside leads. B.J. Blackman, the senior, strokes the 3 off the mark with his brother James Blackman Jr., the now injured IU star, sitting in the front row behind the basket there on the left side. Boucher drives, misses the layup. Rebound for Reggie Jones. Marion down 5. Jones in traffic, misses on the first attempt and cleans up his own miss. Reggie Jones has 13. It's a 3-point game, 50-47. Didier, another 3. Not that time. And Jones has the board. Level in front of his bench. A skip pass. Jordan Smith is open, and we're tied at 50. Jordan Smith with 7 points. $50 all. We've played 2 minutes in the third quarter. Didier, the bounce pass for Dion Palmer. Out for Corey Joyner, and he travels. 50 all with 5:50 to play in the third quarter. Southside has averaged 72 points per game this year. Marion, even more high scoring. The Giants have averaged 79 points a game. Deep 3 for Tim Level, and it's good. Level's got 27, 9 more than his season average. Boucher attempts to respond, misses. 2-on-1. Blackman misses. Level can't get it. KJ King grabs it for Southside. Boucher, fancy pass, and it's stolen by Jordan Smith. Marion leads 53-50, make it 55-50. Didier. Before the contact, a timeout was called. James Blackman, senior Marion head coach, disagrees, but as he gathers his team in the huddle, the Giants all of a sudden lead 55-50. This is the largest lead so far tonight for Marion, after Southside led by as many as 11 in the second quarter. And remember, Southside could have led by even more in the first half, but the Archers were 5 for 12 at the free throw line, while Marion went 8 for 9 at the charity stripe.
Please come by to claim it.
5 minutes exactly left in the third quarter. Marion 55, Southside 50. Non-conference meeting as James Blackman Sr. and his son VJ, his middle son, apparently the youngest Blackman, Jalen, maybe the most talented yet. That's saying something, given that James Blackman Jr., the IU sophomore, is one of the top sophomores in the country, although now injured after having right knee surgery. Trajan Didier with a much-needed bucket for Southside. Didier has 15, and Southside trails by 3, 55-52. What answer will Southside come up for with Tim Level, who hoists a 3? Off the mark. Blackman saves the rebound. Just one. White dishes it off for Reggie Jones. No good. White with the right hand. No. Near the cylinder. Jones attempting to tip it in. It's stuck on the rim. Possession arrow gives it to Southside with 4:25 to play in the third quarter. The visiting Giants lead the home Archers 55-52. Didier for 3. Blackman with a quiet 2 points so far. Facilitating, Jones scores 57-52. Marion. Jones has 15. (57-54). 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Blackman penetrating and drawing a foul.
Fouls on the Archers for 21.
That's the first foul against either side in this second half. And the Southside foul goes against Trajan Didier, his third. That's worth keeping an eye on. Jordan Smith muscles one up. No. KJ King. Outlet pass for Didier is stolen. What a play by Tim Level. And now Marion up ahead. Jones, no good. King the rebound. 3-on-1. Shoveled off. Boucher for 2. 1 point game. Southside behind 57-56. 3 left in the third quarter. Boucher has 25. Level. Out of bounds. Boucher, the floater. Just one. White has it for Marion. The 6'6" Reggie Jones looking on the wing for VJ Blackman. It's kicked. It'll stay with Marion with 2:25 to play in the third quarter. Marion holds a 57-56 lead at Southside. Third foul against Austin Boucher. It comes with 2:02 to play in the third quarter. That's 2 fouls now in the second half against the home team. Dion Palmer returns for Southside, and KJ King goes to the bench. Southside sets up the zone. Level, attacks, called for a travel. Inside of 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Southside a chance here to tie or take the lead, down 57-56. Joyner travels. Joyner heads to the bench. Arcalian Hairston back in. 1:40 to play in the third quarter. Blackman, 4-3. He's had a quiet night offensively, but with that three, Marion extends the lead to 4, 60-56. It's the first foul of the third quarter against the Giants.
Foul for the Giants, number 14.
It's the third foul on number 14, Jordan Smith. Marion plays zone. Boucher's on the wing, tees up the three, and connects. Boucher up to 28, better than his season average of 22. A minute left in the third quarter. With 35.7 seconds left in the third quarter, Dion Palmer commits his fourth foul. The tallest player Southside has, the 6'7" senior, has to go to the bench. Recall in the second quarter, Palmer picked up a technical foul, which counts as a personal. And that now means he has to go to the bench with 35.7 seconds left in the third quarter. Marion throws the inbound pass away. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Southside trails Marion 60-59. Boucher, 4-3. Didier the offensive rebound. Boucher at the foul line, short. Jump ball possession to Marion with 7.2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Blackman lets it roll. Boucher goes into the backcourt. 3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Level, open for three. Short, gets his own miss. Count it. Tim Level up to 29 points through 3 quarters. Remember, he drew a foul shooting a three with less than 1 second to go in the first half, and here beats the buzzer following up his own miss. It's 62-59, Marion on the road at Southside, headed to the fourth quarter. For the latest in Fort Wayne area sports news, videos, and more, head to SummitCitySports.com and like Summit City Sports on Facebook. Subscribe to the Summit City Sports YouTube channel, and while you're at it, follow at 260 Sports on Twitter. Southside led 45-40 at the half. Marion outscored the Archers by 8 in that third quarter, 22-14. Marion 6-3 on the year. Southside 7-4. It's a non-conference game. Southside won't play another SAC game again until January 15th at Concordia. Before that on Tuesday, the Archers make a short trip over to Canterbury for another non-league game. Trailing 62-59, Southside in white has the ball to start the fourth quarter. Corey Joyner, top of the key, left open at the foul line, takes the jumper and misfires. Loose ball, controlled by VJ Blackman. Reggie Jones kicks on the wing for Tim Level. Outside for VJ Blackman. 30 seconds through the fourth quarter. Marion has the ball, leading 62-59. Southside extends the zone outside the arc. Marion deliberate on this possession. Seven minutes to go. Level for three. Not this time, but an offensive rebound for Justwan White. No, Jordan Smith had it momentarily. Back for Tim Level. No, another chance for Jordan Smith. And he finishes. Smith has 9, and the lead is 5. Boucher for 3, book it! Austin Boucher has exceeded 30 points tonight, and it's a 2-point game. Marion leads 64-62. Blackman for 3. Offensive board once more for Jordan Smith, and he's fouled. Southside head coach Michael Novell furious.
Jordan Smith.
Two free throws for Jordan Smith. That Southside foul went against Dennis Johnson Jr. His first and the fourth against the Archers in the second half. Marion has only been whistled for one foul so far in this half. We've got 6:24 left to play. It's now 65-62 Marion. Another free throw for Smith. Dion Palmer the rebound. Austin Boucher, the bounce pass for Trajan Didier. Boucher a deep three. Didier the offensive rebound. Lost control. Stolen by Marion. Reggie Jones in the front court. Spins, lays, scores. 67-62, and the outlet pass goes out of bounds. Timeout, Southside with 5:56 to play. A nifty move inside by the athletic 6'6" Reggie Jones, who's up to 17 points tonight. And Marion again in front by 5, matching its largest lead of the contest. Southside's largest lead was 11, and that came midway through the second quarter. But that double-digit lead didn't last long. Marion got to within a possession in that second quarter. At the break, it was 45-40 Southside. Coming into this fourth quarter, Marion led 62-59. And now on top, 67-62. Before the timeout, Southside had turned it over, so it's Marion ball in front 67-62 with 5 minutes, 50 seconds and counting to go in the fourth quarter. Tim Level has been the star for Marion. He's scored 29 points tonight. Has picked up some of the scoring load for VJ Blackman, who is cold from the field in the first half. But Blackman has made a big three in this second half. 5.5 minutes remaining. Blackman out for Level. Inside. No. Offensive rebound, Jordan Smith. He has to have about 5 offensive rebounds this quarter alone. Level. No. Guarded by KJ King. Deion Palmer has it. He's harassed. And he was out of bounds. So Marion has the ball with 5:14 to play. Rather than saying Palmer was out of bounds, it was a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to Marion. Level with a rare mistake. Marion plays a box and one. VJ Blackman face guarding Austin Boucher. Markalen Hairston, no good from three. And Marion gets the ball. So Marion daring a secondary score for Southside to beat it. You'd figure Trajan Didier, a strong candidate to do that. He's got 15 tonight, but didn't touch the ball in that possession. 4:30 to play, fourth quarter. Marion here at Southside leading 67-62. Reggie Jones dribbled into traffic. VJ Blackman. And a foul is called against Austin Boucher, his fourth. Five against Southside in the second half. 4:19 to go. Southside now has 2 starters out there with 4 fouls. Boucher and Deion Palmer, who's in the middle of a 1-3-1 zone. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Level throws it away. Corleone Davis misses the three, gets his own rebound. Now it's on the floor. Squirts out of bounds, and it was off of Blackman. Southside has the ball with 3:34 to play. Southside with only 3 points so far in this fourth quarter. 3:30 left. Again, the three attempt from Davis, no good. Offensive rebound for Deion Palmer. He spins in the paint, and a foul is called on the floor. Southside, after going 5 for 12 at the free throw line in the first half, has not attempted a free throw in the second half. 3:21 to go, fourth quarter. Southside behind 67-62. Davis passes up on the three. Didier, he'll take the three. It's off the mark. Offensive rebound for KJ King. His foul line shot around and out. Reggie Jones slips, and a foul is called on the floor. 3:04 showing on the fourth quarter clock.
Back on the floor for the Archers, Corey Joyner. Also committed to Southside, Dennis Johnson.
(67-62) Marion. Level is open for three. Joyner has the rebound, and he's fouled. Third foul of the second half against Marion. That's the fourth one against Justwan White. Timeout, Marion.
Full timeout called by Marion Giants.
2:56 left. Southside behind 67-62. It's hard to fathom, and Southside only has scored 3 points so far in this fourth quarter and only 17 points in the second half after they put up 29 in the second quarter alone. But the change Marion has made has been to go box in one to stymie, or attempt to stymie, Austin Boucher, who's got 32 tonight. Don't forget to check out SummitCitySports.com and like Summit City Sports on Facebook. You can also subscribe to the Summit City Sports YouTube channel to stay up to date on the latest high school sports action around the Fort Wayne area. And for the most complete coverage, follow at 260 Sports on Twitter. 2016 has tipped off this week in the high school basketball season. Southside at 7-4, looking to avoid consecutive losses for the first time this year. The only losses so far for Southside have come against Northside Carroll and Lawrence North. Three of the better 4A teams in the state. Carroll currently ranked number 9 in 4A. Northside just outside the top 10. Lawrence North number 6 in 4A. Boucher probes, and he'll head to the line for two. Meanwhile, Marion's looking to win back-to-back games for the first time in about a month. 2:47 to play. Marion 67, Southside 62, and Boucher misses the free throw. For as sensational as he's been tonight, he has now missed more free throws than he's made. And that can be said for Southside as a team. (67-63). Defense in the backcourt for Southside. Didier on top of Jones. Now Boucher gets near him, but remember Boucher has 4 fouls. So if Southside finds itself in a spot where it needs to foul, it can't be Boucher who does so. Instead, it's Marion that commits the foul. KJ King intercepts the pass. A big defensive stop for Southside with 2:13 left. Marion 67, Southside 63 at Don Reichert Gym. Didier travels. Remember, for Southside, the 2 star players, Austin Boucher and Trajan Didier, are both sophomores. Only 3 seniors see regular playing time for Southside. Marion, on the other hand, tonight, started 4 seniors and a junior. No freshman or sophomore players see significant action for the Giants. Inside of 2 minutes left. Level saves that one in the corner. VJ Blackman dribbles by Boucher, who didn't want to foul him, and Blackman scores at the rim. 7 for Blackman. Up ahead, Joyner is fouled. 93 seconds on the clock. 69-63 Marion. This is the largest lead of the night for the Giants. That foul, the 5th against Jordan Smith. Don't have official stats here, but Smith leaves unofficially with 9 points, and he must have had 10+ rebounds. Most of them coming on the offensive glass. It's Xavier Fuller, the 6'3" junior, who comes in.
Xavier Fuller.
Marion has played pretty much only 5 guys in this second half until now. Can't think of a sub. Joyner, who shot 50% from the line in the first half, knocks down 2 biggies. 1:33 to go. 69-65, Marion the ball and the lead. Both teams at 6 fouls, so from here on out, both teams will be in the 1-and-1 bonus. No shot clock, so Marion will look to just hold the ball here and force Southside to foul. Joyner kicked it away with a 1:16 left. Long pass from Level. Fuller catches it, and a foul is called against Trajan Didier. It's Didier's 4th. So now 3 starters for Southside have 4 fouls with 1:15 remaining. It's 1-and-1 for Xavier Fuller. He's averaged 3 points off the bench this year, and he makes a clutch free throw to earn another. 70-65. It's been a low-scoring 4th quarter. That's now 8 points in the quarter for Marion. Southside has scored just 6. Fuller misses the second. 5-point deficit for Southside. Boucher went off in the first quarter. The defense has been focused on him in the second half. Boucher, a long 3. Can't connect. And the rebound snared by Justwan White. He finds Reggie Jones. Less than a minute to go in the 4th quarter. Marion attempts to play keep away now. Corey Joyner commits the foul with 47.6 seconds to go. 1-and-1 for Reggie Jones. He made 5 free throws in the first half. Looking to add to a 5-point lead. He gets the first, he'll have another. Two free throws for Jones. And Southside behind 72-65 with 45 seconds left. Austin Boucher draws a foul, and he'll go to the line for 2.
At the line, shooting 2, Austin Boucher.
That was the second foul against Tim Level. Boucher had too much behind it. In and out. 72-65 Marion. Corey Joyner with that foul, his second. And if Marion makes its free throws, this one's about done.
Back in for Southside, Dennis Johnson. Also in for Southside, Marion Davis.
73-65 Marion. (74-65). Marion would be wise not to foul. That's KJ King for three. It's saved by Dennis Johnson Jr. And Southside has the ball with 27.3 seconds left. Down 74-65. Trajan Didier for three. 20 seconds to go. Boucher, a steal. Misses down low. It's out of bounds off Marion with 13.9 seconds to play. So for the Archers, it'll be a second consecutive loss, but perhaps plenty to take from this one. Leading by as many as 11 in the second quarter against the team that's ranked number 15 in the 3A AP poll. DJ Blackman adds a scoring line with 2 points with 3 seconds left. That makes it 76-65 Southside. Calls timeout with 3 seconds to go. Next up for Southside, like we told you, on Tuesday, the Archers go to Canterbury to begin a 3-game road trip at Concordia. Next Friday night, and a week from tonight, go down to Indy to take on Broad Ripple. Not back here at Don Riker Gym again until January 22nd against Carroll. Tough schedule continues for Southside. Meanwhile, for Marion, next up, next time here at Fort Wayne, January 30th at Northrop. Austin Boucher, the half-court heave. Almost. And that's the story tonight for Southside. The final score, Marion 76, Southside 65, in a game that was much closer than the final score would indicate. Southside now 7-5 on the season, while Marion improves to 6-4.